Hello. So we need to do some follower mods. So one of the ones I want to do for you is Marsha. Marsha follower. I like the name. It's simple, straightforward. And this is Marsha, as I call her so much of the time. Now she is not going to have that outfit, okay? Just so you know. But she is going to be in the game, and you notice how in this picture maybe her neck looks a little weird? I thought that was the case in my game as well, but once I put clothes on her, she was fine. But just something didn't look right with her neck. So, not being critical, I certainly couldn't create her any better. Just saying that if you notice that, and we'll see, I'll point that out. Alright, now, in the description here, now this is from Morgan Helsing. This is just a little over 7 megabytes. It's what, 7.28 megabytes. It's not big at all. It's a overall, Marcia is, I've played with her for a while now. She's a good follower. She does, let's see what we've got here. She does summon the Atronax, both the Frost and the Storm Atronax. She looks like she's, probably weight 100. She does some destruction. You know, I haven't paid attention to the exact spells she is using, but I know she does some destruction, and I was able to teach her to do a little healing, and she did that too. She is in the Drunken Huntsman, so she's not hard to find. Now, this was a port, and all credit is for, I can't say that name, so I'm just going to leave that alone. But there you go. She's basically supposed to be a mage. Now, this says Destruction Mage. I would say she's kind of a hybrid Destruction and Conjurer, but either way's fine. She does good damage. She's helped me fight some dragons. She's done pretty well. Sorry, I am knocking my headset around. Hopefully you're not hearing that. Usually it's not as bad for you as it is for me. Anyway, so I had to do a reset on her so that Mercy could go pick her up like she's brand new again. So I did a reset, I took her out of my game, and now I've put her back in my game, and I've got Mercy ready. So I will see you at the Drunken Huntsman, and we will check her out.
Roger that.
Alright, well, for some reason in my game, Marcia has decided to show up with her sword and no clothes. And notice her neck looks a little long and a little weird. Her head looks positioned a bit odd. When you put some clothes on her, it turns out fine, but she looks kind of weird.
It's a fine day with you around.
Now, I'm just going to tell her to follow us, and we'll put some clothes on her and stuff as we go. I had forgotten that she came this way, honestly, because I recruited her a while back to help Mercy, and then I just kind of kept her. I didn't change anything
I'm
much.
right behind you.
Now, we're going to go into tweak options, and we're going to check out her clothing and stuff and get her to wear something. Let's enable outfit management, which she's not wearing anything, so it's not going to hurt anything. Now, let's look at her backpack. She's probably got that usual, oh, she's got some stuff, which we could give her. Okay, I vote we give her stuff. The Marcia stuff. The hunting bow, we don't care about. Now, let's give her some.
What do you want me to carry?
If you have need of hunting supplies, then you've come to the
She doesn't have any clothes. She's so funny. That's alright though. I thought she would come with some outfit, but for some reason she is not. So we're going to give her her bow and her arrows and her sword of fire. There we go. I probably have something she can wear. What do we want her to wear? She's really more of a caster. Let's see. Let's let her wear some boots. Some magey boots. And we'll have her wear some robes. Because she's going to do some casting for us, okay? That looks... Ooh, actually, maybe we should have gave her something that would cover that neck. That neck just... Ooh. Well, we'll let it go. You know, you'll be able to see. Oh, we could give her some Elven Light Armor. Let's do that. Let's give her one of those. There we go. That helps her look a little better. If she has something up to cover some of that neck, she looks better. That is the only thing about her appearance that's kind of weird. Other than that, I'm just going to let her... Let's see. What would look better? Let's try that. See if she'll wear it. There we go. Now she looks good. Okay. So once you get something on her, if you put something like glass or elven armor that comes up around the neck, she looks a little better. Her neck just looks kind of odd. Now, it may just be me, and you can always tell me that.
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds.
So nonetheless...
I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs.
You know, we may just have to take her somewhere else, but let's continue for the moment. All right. So we're going to go into tweak options. We're going to take a look at her.
I'll be happy to assist you if you'd like to.
I went into the wrong menu, didn't I? I do that occasionally. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we want to go into info. Let's see how... Now, Mercy's level 13. Oh, she starts at level 20, so she's level 20. She has pretty good health and pretty good magicka. Good regen on both of those. Her stamina regens quite a bit, though she shouldn't be using it that much. She has ice resistance of 50, magic resistance of 30, and poison resistance of 50. Now, I just gave her that armor, so she has armor rating. Otherwise, she wouldn't have anything. She does have one-handed. That's okay. She has pretty high sneak. Oh, but her best things, you'll see, her best thing is destruction. That's 56. Her conjuration is only 29, but her alteration is 43. That's kind of just random. I don't know if she has any alteration spells. Now, her restoration is 56. So I was able to teach her healing spells, so that should be okay. So, alright. So that, you can get a look at the rest of her skills. Nothing majorly earth-shattering, but she is more magey. Now, spells. Oh, it says she has no spells. Now, I know that is not true. She was summoning things when I took her out. So we're going to see what happens. Sometimes AFT doesn't detect certain spells, okay? So we're going to find out when we take her out to fight if she has those spells. I don't remember teaching her a lot of spells, but it could be that I did and I have forgotten. Let's see, she does have some perks. She has Armsman and Fighting Stance. She has Agile Defender, Overdraw, so okay. She has Lightfoot. She has Augmented Shock and Frost, and she has Flames and Intense Flames, and then the Magic Resistance. Okay, well, that's not exactly, I mean, I didn't remember how she was. I just grabbed her and started using her.
Let's get going then.
So
I'll be happy
what
to
we're going to
assist you
do
if
is
you'd
we're
like
going
to
to take
something.
her out somewhere and let her fight some bandits for us. And let's see what happens with that, okay? So I will meet you out at some bandit place. Alright, so we're outside of Fort Graymore, and we're going to take Marcia, as I love to jokingly call her. We're going to take
right
her in
behind
here,
you.
yes, and see what happens. I'm just going to rush on up here. Jump up here and get some attention.
Bad time to get lost.
Now, did you hear that? She just summoned Atronax, didn't she? Yep. See, she summoned that Atronax. So she has spells. Look at that, she's using Frostbite. So AFT is not picking up on her spells. They probably added her spells or have her spells down in some odd way. But look at that. She has spells. She is a caster all out.
You're outmatched.
Yes, they are outmatched. Marsha is pretty tough. She's not messing around. She's like, I'm coming after you. So whereas AFT usually gives us pretty good information, as you can tell here, Marcia has some spells, man. And she just laid everybody low in a reasonable amount of time, and she summoned an attribute. Now, I know that she does summon a frost attribute too sometimes, so sometimes she'll have both of them together. So I'm just warning you, you may have seen that in some of, she's standing in the wall. You may have seen that in some of my playing and testing videos, that she would have two Atronachs and they got away in one or two shows. You'll see that in a blooper if you haven't seen that already. So there you go. There you have it. She is definitely a caster. She seems to prefer to cast. I gave her all those weapons. Let me show you.
I've got your back.
Let's show you what she's got. She's got all this stuff.
What do you want me to carry?
Let's just look at her weapons. She has a bow, swords, arrows. Now she has more arrows where they shot her, but she didn't use any of that. She went straight to her spells because that's what she's best at. And she did wear the armor, and I could have souped it up for her, and I didn't. The reason those stats are so high is I have Mercy wearing the God Ring, so she wouldn't die during this encounter. Anyway, so Marcia,
Let's get going then.
as you can see, now the only weird thing about Marcia, she looks good except for that neck thing. So if you get something on her that kind of covers up her neck, then she looks a lot better. And I think she does look good, and she certainly is a good follower. Like I said, she's fought dragons with me, all kinds of things. So she's been very good. She's a good destruction mage, and that's mainly what she is. If you have amazing follower tweaks, you can teach her to heal. But I mean, pretty much you've seen her here and what she does. She's very good. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go and show you the mod. Alright, so here is the mod for Marcia. Marcia-follower. Again, I like that. It's just simple and straight to the point. Marcia does not come with that outfit, but Marcia looks good. She comes with a nice hairdo if you like that style. This was created by someone else. All credit is for that name, which I'm just not even bothering. And this was ported by Morgan Helsing. Remember, you can pick up Marcia in the Drunken Huntsman. She is a good destruction mage, and she does, her combat style is destruction and conjuration, as you saw. And she really does pack a punch and kick some butt. So, I think that's really all there is to say. The mod is small, 7.28 megabytes. Oh, and she does use, as you noticed, she uses whatever body and textures you're using. So in my case, she picked up the 7 base, Opie, and the texture I'm using, which is the Beauties of Skyrim textures. So, alright. So that's really all there is to say about Marcia. So, I think we're going to say goodbye to Marcia. She has been a good follower, but I think I'm going to let her go. So, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
Hey, come on now! There's no need to get violent.